Hi, I'm Heather Jordan. She's Money Wise, where you'll learn everything you want to know about money, how to earn it, spend it, invest it, and grow it wisely so you can afford a life you love without money stress. So, we are looking at our basic household budget. If you've heard me talk before, you will know that I'm a fan of multiple budgets, but we have to start somewhere, and this is a basic budget. So I'm going to show you the She's Money Wise budget, and we're just going to quickly go through it. What's important to know is that you should only be able to access this via email download that you will have received as being a member of the MoneyWise Women Co Facebook community. If you have received it in any other way, please make sure you join that Facebook community. These budgets used in isolation or out of context with everything else we're learning won't really do anything for you. They won't help you with becoming wise with money, and it won't help you develop the skills that you need to be absolutely confident in your money decisions. And that's what we're all about at She's Money Wise. So if you make sure that you jump onto our Facebook community, Money Wise Women Co., and be sure to get engaged there so that we can be part of your money wise journey. So here it is, my best life budget. First thing I need you to do before you do anything else, don't read it, don't look at it. I need you to, once you've opened, so you've downloaded it from the email, you've saved it either to your cloud or to your local drive, wherever suits you. The next thing you need to do is right click on this worksheet. Then you need to go up to Move or Copy. Click on Move or Copy. Click on Create a Copy. Click on OK. You will see you have now 2 copies. Leave this original one here. That way you don't have to worry about breaking it. Okay, there's nothing you can really do where you will break it. Anyway, but let's just make sure that you are feeling confident and you're just happy to mess around with this one, knowing that you've got a fresh one there to come back to. So, small amount of navigation. These yellow cells are your cells to type in your figures. So, for example, there's something there from a previous example I did. Let's zero all of those out to get that back to base. Okay. Or the blue fields, so the blue cells will auto-populate. They're formula driven, and based on what you enter in here, will spit out a figure here. So when we're starting with a very basic household budget, we're trying to understand our list of expenses that we currently have and our income so that we can then build a budget. So remembering that a budget isn't just a list of your expenses, a budget is a target. And when you're trying to set a budget, it's about achieving an outcome. And we know that the outcome we want is to be money wise, but to live a life we love. So just paying your bills every week isn't necessarily going to be a life that you love. And so we're going to start here, but we're going to continue to build on it. For now, really important things that you need to work on first. You need to find your income. Okay, just start with the money coming into your bank account from your job. Don't worry about gross. We will, or the before tax pay. We're going to come back to that in the future as we develop our skills. But we need to start somewhere, and this is our basic household budget. Then we need to add in your ABN income and expenses so that you can get a subtotal. This is what you get to keep. Make sure that you add in your GST expenses here, everything else, because this is about that income that's available to you for your expenses. That's what this budget is about. So when you fill this in, we'll just quickly put in something, let's say $1,500 a week there. That gives you a take-home pay of $78,000. Let's say you also receive about another $12,000 a year in Centrelink. And we'll just leave the rest of that for now so that we can quickly move through this. Then what I want you to do is fill in as much of these yellow fields as possible, remembering that what you don't know, you don't know. This is all the things you need to know. If you're looking at any of these figures and going, I don't know the answer, that's okay. Don't be worried about that. That's just a sign that you need to find out. Okay, so let's just do a simple one. So rent, it's not hard to think. It's $700 a week for most people at the moment. You might have monthly mobile phone account at $80 and internet at also the same. And you're just going to continue to fill this in. You might have weekly fuel. You can actually fill in multiple. So if you, for example, like car insurance, you go, oh, I know my monthly car insurance is $80, but I know that each year I also pay for roadside $120. You can fill those both in. What this field then does gives the yearly total, and then it divvies it up by the month. Monthly budgeting when you're starting is really the best way to do it. It's too difficult to do it weekly. The reason for that is that if you think about it, you end up with 52 budgets that you need to manage. So 52 weeks of the year you're managing your budget, whereas monthly it's 12 weeks of the year. 12 times a year, so the 12 months. And you're going to be, when you're budgeting, you're not looking behind at what happened in the month. You're looking ahead at what needs to happen. So you're not going to be behind. You're not going to get yourself into trouble doing it this way. When you've got those skills in place and the right habits around your budget, you'll actually be able to look out and go, okay, here's what I'm targeting for this month ahead, and be able to manage your budget. That's what we're working towards. Right now, we're just gathering information, gathering income, gathering expenses. Alrighty. So once you've got all of that filled in, you're going to end up with a figure here that if it's green, it means that you have come in under your available funds. If it's red here, it means that your expenses are higher than your available funds. Okay, so what then you need to do is jump back into the Facebook community, the MoneyWise Women Co., and start searching what we do when that happens. And there's going to be short videos on what to do around income, what to do around certain expense items, what to do when you feel like your income is already as high as it can be, but your expenses are high and you feel like they're already as low as they can be. You know, what do you do when you've got a gap that you don't know how to fill and you're just continually going backwards, or something has changed and now you're eating into your savings or your equity? So we're going to work on all of those things. It's the skills that we need to build, but this is a starting place. This is what you need to know right now. The reason I would like you to use this and not maybe something that anybody else has given you, it's so we can all be consistent as we're working together. It's so that we can fill the gaps in your existing knowledge, and it's so that we can move you away from just having a list of your expenses to actually being able to understand how to build budgets correctly where you're targeting your desired outcomes, right? The budget isn't just about going, okay, what do I spend? It's about going, what do I need to or want to spend to achieve these outcomes, you know, this life that you love? And how do we make it all balanced? So thank you so much. As I said, this is a new channel. You know, we part of the She's MoneyWise group, and we've got the MoneyWise Women Co. Facebook group. So please hit subscribe for this new channel. That way you'll get all future content. Please join our Facebook community so that Women of Australia can grow their financial skills and knowledge together. And I look forward to doing this with you.